Thank you for tuning in to WDRBMEDIA, the voice of the community, the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. You're listening to SowingSeedsRadio, and I'm your host, Lila Symone. If you're new here, SowingSeedsRadio connects the community through our experiences. It is our belief that as we sow seeds, as we share wisdom, we build a network of support, business, education, and social awareness that helps us grow stronger together. So, today's segment is on Rebirth. The sun shines again. Our sponsors for this show are Du Jour and Powered by Plants Foundation. Thank you again for tuning in, and today we are honoring life through rebirth. As defined, rebirth is a new or second birth or spiritual regeneration. And I really just want to share with you how this transition has truly brought a new sense of foundation and strength back into my family and my community. Welcome back to WDRBMEDIA, the voice of the community. And those streaming live through free TuneIn radio app and through iHeartRadio, you're listening to SowingSeedsRadio. And I'm your host, Lila Symone. If you're just tuning in, we've been discussing rebirth. And take a moment to connect and join the community on Instagram and YouTube, SowingSeedsRadio. We've been discussing how loss birthed new life. My baby cousin, Jayla Barrett, transitioned last week on April 14th at a young age of 18. I was met with a new sense of strength because through that transition, I redefined myself and my place in this world. Through the experience of loss, something new is birthed. And it is a personal experience, so I take the honor of sowing this seed of strength and wisdom today. I believe in God and the higher source working for us, through us. It brought us back to a sacred space of meaning, of family and community. And I tell you, as my family gathered together to commune and lean on one another, we found comfort in the spirit of love. We agreed that this was truly an awakening within us all that was unfortunate but necessary to bring us back to that space of unity. There is a real need in our community for safe spaces. The youth, they need us to lead them, to love them, to show them the way. Excuse me. My cousin's death could have been prevented. And there's others like her that could have been prevented because we need mental health education. We need more education around conflict resolution and dealing with our stressors. We can truly birth a new world by sowing seeds into our babies, into our youth. And I really want to take this time to thank the organization MOMO, Mothers of Murdered Offspring. They have truly been a great help during this sensitive time for my family. From organizing family gatherings to allowing us a space and to heal, supporting us in the pursuit of justice. There's a presence. Their presence is a reflection of God's work. And if you or someone you know has lost a loved one and in need of spiritual community support, their organization information will be detailed on our Instagram page. And you can also visit their website at momocares.org. That's MOMOCARES.org. I'll be honest with you guys. Unfortunately, the media and this street culture has desensitized us and our kids in a way that hasn't really allowed us to show up in our communities and families as we should. I mean, take it from me. You don't want to lose something in order to gain new sight. Take advantage of this time, this season of birth, of rebirth, to sow into your loved ones, your friends, your community. That means use your passion, use your gifts, use your voice as a revolution for change. Because when something dies, something new is born in its place. I remember the essence and the spirit of my cousin. Though she was young and 18 and small, She was bigger than life. So goofy, so full of love and joy. It didn't matter what was going on in her life. She always stayed positive, and she made sure that family was her foundation. She always made sure her family was okay and was taken care of. And that's something I will carry with me, because the last conversation I had with her, I was on my way to the radio station and she was taking me, sowing seeds of inspiration in me, telling me to be the best version of myself, follow my passion, my gifts, never stop believing in myself. And I have to pay that forward by saying to you, you hold the future. What you sow into your mind, you will sow into others. So know that you are a gift, and your present is a present, and it's precious. So show up for others who may not have a voice, who may not have anyone to speak to talk to, the youth specifically. These are babies out here who feel lost, who feel abandoned, who feel like they have no place or belong no place. And so they take that out on themselves, on each other. And we don't want to continue to lose those we love. Let's be there. Let's show up, okay? That's where it will matter. That's where it will count. Because life is a gift. And in this season of sowing, allow yourself to forgive, to love, to show up in new and inspiring ways. You never know who life you'll transform by simply being present. I thank you so much for tuning in and listening to these seeds of wisdom. And I ask that you pay it forward by sowing in to those you love. Thank you again, and join us next week as we continue this discussion, because we will. I want to thank the sponsors again for today, Du Jour and Powered by Plants Foundation, and thank everyone for tuning in, and continue to tune in every Thursday at 1:15 p.m. Please remember to connect with me on Instagram and YouTube at SowingSeedsRadio. Also, if you want to be a guest on the show or you want free advertising, email me at SowingSeedsRadio@gmail.com. Again, you've been listening to Sowing Seeds Radio, and I'm your host, Lila Symone, on WDRB Media, the voice of the community, for double the information and inspiration. Until next week, continue to be blessed and allow the gift of your life to be a present for others.